One of the things that we talk about in group a lot is anger. And a lot of people are afraid of their anger, and they look at it as a very negative thing. Anger is a very healthy, normal emotion, okay? In yourself as a parent, but also in your children. What's important is how we express our anger. Four common ways that we see are, and this is for parents and also for children, is nagging. So how many of us have been caught nagging to do something again and again and again because our emotions are high, right? And then oftentimes, especially with our children, we find ourselves being ignored, right? Kids don't respond to nagging. Bottle and cap, what does that mean? Well, you're angry, you bottle it all up, you put a cap on it, and you hope it goes away. You don't address it. And that's oftentimes where that passive aggressive comes from. The bottle and blast. So you've capped everything down, you've pushed everything down, and then finally that last straw, boom, you explode, right? And it could be something that really doesn't warrant that big explosion, but because you've bottled everything up to date, you lose it. And then there's that infamous TNT, where you just go boom. Everything is a major boom. What that is instilling in your children is fear. So your children are afraid of you, or afraid to express their anger, right? Because we've been raised in certain ways. So if we see that TNT happening, that big explosive boom, that gives us all, even as adults, fear to let it go, okay? So what we want to establish in ourselves and our children is that anger is okay. It's not a bad thing. How we express it, when we express it, is what's important. And that again goes back to the behavior part we talked about. It's learned. So maybe it's having those conversations with your child to say, you know, and you're not going to be successful if you do this in the middle of an emotion, but when things settle down, it's like recognizing, I understand where this emotion is coming from. I understand, and it's completely natural that you get angry. What's not okay is punching the walls. What is not okay is being disrespectful. So how can we channel that anger into a more healthy, productive pathway that your child is going to be able to express, and you can express what needs to be expressed in a healthy, manageable way?